Well, good morning, Stu. You definitely plan accordingly. We do have this as a result of the offshore flow, a gorgeous sunrise here coming up. Officially at 7:04 this morning for downtown LA, but look at the color. We've got very few high, patchy cirrus clouds. This is all because of the offshore flow, and part of that, driving those winds, is an area of low pressure. You can kind of tell where it's centered by the counterclockwise flow of the moisture and the clouds here around the desert southwest. The center of that low is centered over the Colorado River. That low will be impacting our weather even more as we get to tomorrow and Saturday. I'll have more details on that in just a bit. In the meantime, look at the arrows, definitely coming from the land toward the ocean. That northeasterly Santa Ana wind is very gusty this morning. 55 degrees currently in Pasadena, 51 in Santa Clarita, 37 in Lancaster. Big Bear, it's 27 degrees. The brightly colored areas on the map here, that's where we're picking up even stronger winds. So out towards the mountain locations, the deserts, 12 to 20 miles per hour in Palm Springs. I just clocked it just a few moments ago. Palmdale, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Look at Santa Ana, much stronger. These are sustained winds, so wind gusts are double that at least. So we have those high wind warnings that are going to stay in effect through at least this afternoon and evening. Same for wind advisories for parts of the Inland Empire. I'll show you the rest of my forecast coming up in just a few moments. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you very much. Well, you just heard Maria talking about those winds. They are causing trouble this morning. We have team coverage of the Santa Anas.
So let's start with Mario Ramirez. He is in Simi Valley, and that is where a huge tree came down onto a house. Good morning.
Good morning, and we can tell you crews contracted by the city of Simi Valley now at the home where this happened, figuring out exactly how to remove this massive tree that was uprooted here coming down under the home just before 4 o'clock this morning. And you see the damage nearly crushing the garage and almost crashing right through a wall. Fortunately, there were no injuries, but damage like this, a concern with Santa Ana winds continuing to blow through the Southland. And we'll go to the video here. It shows the winds picking up in the Porter Ranch area overnight. A high wind warning in place, bringing damaging winds with gusts up to 60 miles per hour forecasted, strong enough to down trees and power lines and make a difficult morning commute, especially for drivers in high-profile vehicles. Residents in Simi Valley we spoke to could feel those winds picking up this morning.
Pretty bad. This is when you start getting sideswiped by the wind, start swerving a little bit. I drive a compact SUV. That thing whips me around like it's nothing.
This is out of character for at least this time of year, usually between November and February, but not right now. Yeah, it's a little strong.
And some of the hardest hit areas are expected to be across the Inland Empire, San Bernardino and Riverside County mountains, and the valleys and passes through coastal mountains. Coming back out here live, we've been feeling it here in this part of Ventura County. This tree uprooted from the sidewalk as the winds were building here, and it is a city tree, so the responsibility falls on the city. We'll have more throughout the morning. For now, live in Simi Valley, I'm Mario Ramirez. Back to you.
Quite the task ahead for them. All right, thank you, Mario. So wind might also have been the reason a tree fell and dragged utility lines onto a row of cars that was parked on Lake Balboa Street this morning.
Let's get out to Gigi Graciette, who's got more for us. Hey there, Gigi.
And this is a major street. We're talking about Victory between Havenhurst and Balboa. And take a look behind me. Now that the sun is up, you can get a better look at the damage done. We're talking about one huge tree that was on the lawn of an apartment complex that came crashing down, and a branch of another large tree on the curb that also snapped off. Take a look at the video. This all happened around 2:15 in the morning, which is pretty much around the time that the valley was experiencing some serious wind gusts. We don't know if it was the wind, the saturated ground, or what brought the tree crashing down. But when it did, it brought down the cables, the wires. We believe it's actually cable or internet, because Spectrum has been out here all morning long, along with Department of Water and Power, but the power remains on. The wires caught on a branch of another tree, snapped that branch, bringing it down onto a car. So a lot of damaged cars this morning. One westbound lane, again, between Havenhurst and Balboa, taken away. Traffic is down to one lane. Reporting live, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.